Hello guys, welcome to a brand new video of mine, and today guys we are going to be doing something a little more interesting, and at least in my mind it is pretty interesting. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a Hobbit hole. I was thinking, a little cool building challenge might be kind of funny, and you guys probably will enjoy it. So yeah, the idea here is that pretty much I just build a little hobbit hole in this hill here, and yeah, so right now I'm just covering up this water here. And in fact, just so I have all the water is gone. Do we have a sponge in here? Did I miss it? Yeah, it's right here. There's all those water, there's that water. Okay, so yeah, right here, I'm gonna do a little bit of terraforming, and we're gonna be building a hobbit hole. So first things first, we need to pick a little bit of a color palette. So, I'm thinking something like spruce and oak will be a nice touch to this thing. So spruce, put out some room, spruce, oak. Obviously we're gonna want some glass, spruce, anything oak. What else could we add? A sea lantern, that doesn't seem like that. How about some of that glowstone? Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Now what else could we use? I'd say some cobblestone might be fitting. And yeah, some acacia, and last but not least, that door. Alright, that is our little quick color palette, guys. So that is all we have to work with. It's this stuff here, and anything related to it. And in fact, I'm also thinking of a water, something with water out the front here. But anyways, let us get going into creating this thing. So yeah. Alright, so I've gone ahead and terraformed this thing. And, it's okay. It's a bit better. I removed just a little bit here. And now I'm thinking to kind of have some sort of hole in the hill. We're going to have a flat area overhanging here. So, here we are here. And this is kind of where we're at. And just to kind of do something to make it a little more like a hobbit hole, do something like that, and here's where our entrance is going to be. So I'm going to clear out a little bit of space in here. Okay, I've cleared a bit of space here, and just so you guys can see where stuff is going, I'm going to put some glowstone around so we can kind of see what's going on in here. So the next step, I think, is to kind of create a little bit of a hallway. So I'm thinking some stone, yeah, or not stone, but some spruce planks just going into this little room here, which we can kind of have it drop down into here, and it will loop kind of back into the wall here, and we will have it kind of just circle around this whole area here. We can decorate this room once I have filled this in with spruce. Okay, so I've filled in this area with spruce. Now I'm thinking of maybe giving this thing a little bit of its round kind of shape here. So we're going to be using some of our oak here as the side of the wall, and then to loop it around like so, I'm using stair blocks, or yes, oak stair blocks, to give it kind of a nice little hobbit feel. And yeah, so that is our little hobbit hole there area, and it just opens up into this little door here. Will open up into this hallway. We can put some dirt here and open up in here, and we'll have some nice little nice little hobbit hole, which is nice and concealed here. And we'll be making a little path to it, and we'll do the outside last. But now that that is like that, we need to go ahead and quickly make a wall here. Okay guys, so I've added in the walls, and I did a little bit of kind of structured beams here, which I'm just thinking about adding maybe one going long ways here, and maybe we'll have the same thing here, maybe just right about here, which looks quite good. So now we have some structure beams in place. So now going back to spruce or cobblestone, I'm thinking we need to use some cobblestone now. So I got ourselves a cobblestone, some cobblestone here, and this could lead right down into the room here, which is quite a small room, and we don't have very much to decorate, but we need to do these walls pretty quickly here, and I'm going to do them really quick. They're going to be 4 high. The reason they're going to be 4 high is because we want it to feel open, even though it's a hobbit hole. And then the last thing we want to do is make a little fireplace, so we'll maybe do a little bit of redstone for that. But yeah. Okay, so what I've done here is I've added in kind of a setback in the wall, helping the support out, and I covered this area here because it just wasn't really working, and to give it some sort of like, I don't know, just a little bit more of a different feel, we're going to do that. So we see a little bit of light coming out of the sides here, and I'm going to do the same down in here after I just did that. So we should see a little bit of light here too. So in here it's kind of like a glowing feel. So now that we have the guts kind of mapped out here, I'm thinking we need to add a little bit more decoration in the walls here. And something that I noticed is these seem kind of a bit, I don't know, they're not right. So I decided that I think I'm just going to do that. And then for this one, I will have the green terracotta right here, like that. And then I will have this pop out like so. And it will be supporting this beam here. Now, at the top here, because it's all still kind of stone, we want to have some sort of we want to make the support not so what's the right word here, boring. We want the support to be something that you will look up and say, oh wow, there's actually some detail up there. This guy thought of everything. So yeah, that is where I'm going with this. So I will see you guys when I've done the ceiling area. Okay, so I've added in the ceiling area in spruce wood, and it's looking a bit better. And now, so the last thing we need to do here is the side areas until the room, I think, is being close to complete. But I've been looking at these right here, these green kind of disgusting things here. I think we're gonna take them out and do something a little more interesting with them. So yeah, let's see how stuff like this will turn out. And there, and there. Alright, so we've just kind of cleaned it out. So now it's time for me to continue working on the ceiling area here, and then I'll come back to you guys when I have figured something out. Okay, so what I've done, because I wanted to include the green terracotta, I've done that along the edges here, like this is set in terracotta. So I think that's a good idea. Now it is time to work on the lighting, because in here without this glowstone down, it's pitch black. So yeah, we're gonna patch the lighting up, and we gotta work on some sort of lighting solution. Okay guys, so I have gone through lighting, done multiple different things, and I've just come up with just glowstone. I think it's a very simple and easy option. So it's a nice little hobbit home with lighting, and then we also have this little touch here where we can turn on and off the fireplace very easily with some flint and steel and a dispenser, a little bit of redstone behind it. So now what we need to do is we need to run this up into here, and we shall do that. Just like maybe about there would be fine. And I think the whole point of a Hobbit hole is that, you know, it's very subtle. So at the top here is kind of something new that I'm trying. Something like that. That's a nice little smokestack, and I think it makes sense. So now we can walk in here, and we can be like, oh, nice, I'm cold, I'm gonna turn on the fire here, and we have a nice little thing here, so then we can turn it off, like so. Okay, so the next thing in the Hobbit hole that we need to do is the interior, so I'm gonna get to working on the interior here, do some tables, chairs, stuff like that, and I'll see you guys when that's done. Okay guys, so I've added a little table and chairs and some beds. Now I'm just in the process of making a dresser built into the wall here, so we're gonna need that. So I just got rid of the anvil, didn't I? So we're gonna need the anvil, and we're also going to need a item frame. And so how we're gonna do that is we're going to do that, and then we're gonna do that. That's not how it goes, is it? It is like, oh no, we need a sign. Isn't that what we need? Yes, it is a sign, and we need a sign here, here, and then we have this with a sign here. Done. Is that how the drawers are done? No, it's not. It must be a sign. And no, it's not a sign either. Oh, it is a sign. Okay, so lots of... Alright, so I've added ourselves a little dresser here right by the bed with one drawer open. Then on the top here, I'm going to add a little picture. I think that would go. Okay, let's just give it a 2x2 space. There we go. That's pretty nice. So there we go. There's our painting right by that, and then maybe we can hang one. Okay, so that is pretty much all we've got now. Now I'm thinking about adding a little lamp by the side of the bed. So do something not like that. Let's get ourselves a... This is a trick I think might still work. I'm still thinking it may or may not work. But we need ourselves some string, which we place right there. And then we get ourselves a... Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Well then, I think we're gonna have to go with something maybe like a... Yeah, that works. And then we need ourselves a... dragon egg, which is right here. And there we are. And then we just need ourselves a quartz pillar block, which is right here. And there we go, a little lamp, which is quite nice to look at. Okay, so that is our little room area there. Dresser, a lamp, a bed, and yeah. Now I think maybe a little kitchen, right? Maybe right over here. We can move this right to here, right by the fire. I think hobbits would enjoy that. So where did our signs go? And hey, we'll have something like that. I think the pressure plate may actually look better. What is a stone pressure plate look versus that? So that look kind of cool. Stone one. I think I like the stone better. Yeah. And this one doesn't activate by items, does it? In fact, it doesn't even get items. Okay, so now it is time to create our kitchen here. So I'm going to do a bit of a floor change here, because that's how I'd imagine hobbits would do it. They'd have a little bit of a floor change. And now I think it's time to get rid of some of this stuff. Get ourselves some dark green terracotta and some white concrete, and we will do that, and now we can just fill in the rest like so, and that's kind of nice. And then we can get ourselves some polished andesite, which is great for making little countertops, and then our furnace, which would be right here, and then an iron trap door like that. And then what we can do now is we can put ourselves some cutting boards like right there. Or maybe we can put something like, yeah, no, that's good. And then we can put some cupboards, which look really good with an item frame. I think it's an item frame, a sign, and a stone pressure plate. So we go item frame, and is it just a stone pressure plate? No, I think it is. No, it is just it's just like that. There and that, and then we're gonna have some oak wood come up over here, and we'll have a cupboard here, there, there. Something like that. That looks pretty good. We have ourselves a little functional kitchen, and that's pretty nice. And then a little thing I would like to do is have how can we possibly, I know exactly how we can do it, guys. We're gonna have to go in here and get ourselves a brown shulker box like that, and I just got rid of that, so there we go, there. And now if we click on the cupboard, we can click on the cupboard, there, and we'll put some, how about we put some we'll put some cakes in there. We'll put some raw chicken, and we'll put some bread, and maybe an apple or two, and then maybe, yeah, that should be good. So we'll get ourselves some cakes, have some raw chickens, and quite a bit of bread. And in fact, let's get rid of some of this chicken here. Let's get all bread in there, and there we go. We have a nice little, yes, pretty cool little kitchen there. And yeah, so now it is the last step of this build, and I think we need a new set of materials for out here. So yeah, let's get some gravel. Let's get some gravel, some andesite, and then we'll get ourselves a shovel and make ourselves a little path here. Okay, and then we can go ahead and a little path like so. We'll have gravel, andesite, of, yeah, gravel, andesite, and then more path blocks. In fact, we could just get rid of that. Okay, and then put them there. I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and kind of make sure the path doesn't go past that. And yeah, so now we can add some andesite, some gravel, andesite, like that, and gravel. That's pretty interesting of a pathway. And then right here we'll do that, and that. And yeah, I think that's a pretty nice path. We'll do that there, and yeah, a nice heavily used path. What I am looking for. So there we go. That is interesting. I'm just going to put another one there. And yeah, we can see in there. And now we'll get rid of all this stuff here. I think we need to put in a little pond, so maybe not right here. Maybe like right over here. And I think that should do it. Alright, let's get ourselves some water buckets. Alright, there we go, a little pond in there, and then in the bottom of the pond, put a little bit of gravel in there, because that's how most ponds are. And then, we'll have just a little nice little, some of that and some podzol. It just looks good. Kind of a variation. We just don't want any grass. There we go. We have a little bit of a podzol there. Quite a bit actually. And then we got that and the gravel. So that is good. And now I think we need to make this look a little more interesting. So, let's go ahead and get some lily pads. And just as I kind of put that away, I'm thinking, ooh, we have a little like fountain going right into there. So let's hope it won't spread where, yes, it goes where we want it to. And we can do that. And that is quite nice. And then to make that look more, yeah, there we go. And now we can put some lily pads here and there. Okay, there we go. There's some lily pads down, and then right down here what we can do is we can put down some cobblestone. That looks kind of good. And what else can we do? Yeah, some little bit of greenery, some plants, maybe some vines hanging off of a bush or something. We'll make a little bush, or a small tree actually. Yeah, where's our dark fences? There we are. Like a little small tree. And ooh, that's harder. This type of tree is harder than I thought it would be, but we'll figure it out. There we go, and just a little small little sapling sort of tree. And we will there, and that's kind of a nice little tree. Let's just have a look at it from over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And now we can add a fern maybe nearby, there, here and there. And now maybe some flowers. That's not quite the flower I'm looking for. An orange flower would be nice. And maybe even some sugar canes. There, like so. So now we have a little something like that. And now I'm just gonna get some bone meal around this area here and bring this grass to a nice kind of, yeah, there we go. It's all very nice. And bone meal over here, kind of up here. That and fern, how about that? Right out here we'll have a little potted plant, which we should have a pot somewhere. Here we go. We'll have a potted fern. Looks pretty good. Pot and fern. And there we go, guys. So that is our little hut. And now it is time to do the shaders, the shader tour. And here we are, guys, with shaders. So look at this thing. It's just so beautiful, and the pond looks amazing. And oh yes, the pond, it's just all very nice. I'm sure we can see what it looks like underwater here. Little pond here. The tree is very nice, it's growing. And we got the little potted plants, this thing, and we open the door here, and we just see this dark area here, and just the windows, and the kitchen, and that, and the fireplace. If we were to turn that on, we'd have ourselves a really nice fireplace. And we just have a drawer, dresser, that, a painting. Very nice. And then if we go back out, and I did not mean to do that, we can now get ourselves our door that we had. We have created a Hobbit hole. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys want me to do more of this type of video, just say so in the comment section below. And yeah, have a good time, and I'll see you in the next one.